Just note this is all my opinion, and some of the cars I give negative feedback. So, yeah, let's get to the video. Yay, it's Race and Rescue! Look where they're going. They're definitely all S tiers. Definitely. Buddy, welcome back to another video of the Piston Cup Archives. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be reviewing the 2026 Disney Pixar Cars poster. So, note that this is going to be all my opinion. So, any of your guys' opinion, you can put it down in the comments down below. So, yeah, let's get started. So, first in B tier, we have Lightning McQueen. Now, he's the main character, but he's been re-released like so many times from like 2020 all the way to now. He's been in every year. And next we have Mater. Mater, we'll put him in B tier also. He's been with McQueen in the re-releases. And yeah, like, we want some new cars. It's okay to see him on the pegs once in a while, but you know, Flo, we're gonna put Flo in A tier. We don't get Flo that often. If you really think about it, the last one we got was Flo with Trey, not a normal Flo. Flo is mostly available in the 5 packs no one buys, but for one Flo, you're not gonna pay like $20 at Walmart. Next we have Sarge. We'll put him in the B tier also. It's nice to see him on the pegs, but sometimes he goes to be a peg warmer, and then it's kind of annoying to see him on the pegs. Marlin, he's always nice to see. We'll put him in A tier. Like Flo, we don't see him that often, and it's I'll pick one up once in a while if I see him. Sally, I'll put Sally if I can pick her up. I'll put Sally on the D tier because Sally, if you go to Walmart or Target, just a peg warmer and sitting there for months, no one buys her. Sheriff, put him in A tier. Pretty nice release. Pretty good to see him. Um, Todd Marcus, we'll put him in B tier. It's always nice to see the Cars 1 Classic Piston Cup racers, and Todd Marcus is no exception to that. And sometimes I would see him kind of clog up the pegs. But yeah, always nice to see him. Little torquey pistons, put him in A tier. Flies off the shelves, and if you see him, that's a sign it's probably a fresh case. Next we have Robert Turbo Sky. I was blanking out on his name. We're gonna put him in S tier. First S tier. Robert Turbo Sky, if I can pick him up. S tier, that's our first S tier, baby. So, the reason why he's in S tier is like he's the downscaled version, so it's a bit more on the not that great side, but we haven't seen him be re-released as that size in like forever, since I believe the deluxe line was canceled. So that one's always nice to see on the pegs. So if you guys spot him, make sure to pick him up. Next we have the King, obviously A tier. Always nice to see him on the pegs. Lizzie too, A tier. Always nice to see him on the pegs also, or her I should say. Hauling gas. I put him in the green tier. He's not really that great whenever I see him, cause like he pegs worms a lot. You can probably find like 5 of them in your local Target or Walmart. Next we have Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen, A tier. Cause like, you know, that big scalper joke, thinking he's a chase, and also it's always nice to see him. Mike 07, definitely gonna be S tier. Very rare car. You barely see him on the pegs. You probably only seen him like in the start of 2026, but he goes by fast on the pegs. Um, Luckily I was able to manage getting my hands on one, and this guy was from a canceled Cars Tune short. I bet a lot of you guys know that. So yeah, he hasn't been released since like a 3-pack, I believe, in the glory days of like Toys R Us. Obviously S tier. Chick Hicks, A tier. Always nice to see him on the pegs. Transforming McQueen, A. Always nice to see him also. Hydraulic Ramon, obscure Ramon variant that not many people know about, but A tier. Brad Windmiller, I'll put him in the green tier. He's not really that great. He used to peg warm a lot in 2022 whenever Under Road came out, which was kind of annoying. Next, we have Luigi and Guido. A tier. It's always nice to see them on the pegs because they also go by fast. This yellow Ramon, the yellow hydraulic Ramon, S or A. Is that I cut off there? But yeah, so yellow Ramon going into A tier because like every time I go to Target, I at least find one, and also actually, it's kind of a good re-release. S or A. I'll put an S for now, but I might change my mind later whenever we get to the other cars. Dexter Hoover with checkered flag. That one, I'll put it in A. Always nice to see that one. Marlin Clutches McKay. I have some beef with this guy. He's always peg warming, never makes room for new cars, so we'll put him in D. Time for Cars 2. So here I have the Cars 2 collection in the 2026 Disney Pixar Cars Mainline poster. So first we have Lightning McQueen with not party, racing wheels. Uh, put him at B. Sometimes he tends to stick around in the pegs longer than he should. Finn McMissile. He doesn't stick around in the pegs for too long. If I could grab him, thank you. A tier Francesco. Oh my god, how this guy is always off the pegs. Oh my god, can I not grab him? Yes. Okay. A tier Francesco. Carla. I could care less about Carla. Oh my god, what? Can I grab her or something? Yeah, but Carla, B tier. Actually, no, A tier. She doesn't stick around the pegs too long. Made her with Balloon. This would be an S tier only if they didn't re-release him in 2022. But he's always nice to see on the pegs. Actually, I'll put him for S for now. Oh my god, Memo Rojas Jr. Obviously not A, S tier. This guy, D tier. So, Memo Rojas Jr., like, oh my god, what a W re-release. But like he was a chase. You should keep it that way, Mattel. But for people that haven't got it, that's great. He's Mexican too, so um I don't know. Who's that guy's name? Flash Nilsson. Like at first, like I thought, oh yeah, hooray, another super chase I can get. That now he's not a chase anymore. But then like every time there's like 10 of him at each store. It's like getting annoying. And yeah. So yeah, he's D. Bro, it's funny how these like all the cars that peg warm that you can see in the stores right now. Maldorado, put him at A, but I know he was peg warming back in 2022, so I'll change him later. Nigel, put him at A. Race Team Fillmore, A. Raul Cerul. I'll put him at B for now because sometimes I see him a lot on the pegs. Like I seen him at Kohl's. I seen him at Target, Walmart. It's like a whole army around my area. Holly Shifwell. Uh, put at A for now. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Cars 2 cars that they included in the 2026 checklist. Now let's go to Cars 3. I have the Cars 3 collection in the 2026 Disney Pixar Cars Mattel Mainline. First, we have Jackson Storm. He can go in the garbage can, F tier. Always peg worms. He clogs the shelf. He can probably, there's like hundreds of them in the world. Like they're mass produced. I don't know what happened, but Jackson Storm, you're an F tier. Ray Revingham, Jackson Storm's crew chief, was only exclusive in the 2022 pack for so long, so it's nice to see him get a re-release. I'll put him in S tier for now. Rusty's Lightning McQueen, B. He always tends to stay on the peg longer than he should be. So yeah, B tier. Dinoco Cruz. We'll put him in, or her in the green tier. Always kind of peg worms. Fabulous Hudson Hornet Lightning McQueen, A tier. Mater with 95 hat, as you can see. Um, Struggled to find this guy back in 2018 when he was released. Now I got him pretty easily. Barry, yeah, he always peg worms a lot. We'll put him in green tier. Speedy Comet. I know Piston Cupster won't like to hear this, but he peg worms way too much now. Before he was like an obscure character you would find. Now he just peg worms. Put him in D tier. Um, Next we have the Gasprin Racer. Uh, Always peg worms too. D tier. Noah Gokek. We'll put him in B. The tractor, these go by fast because of the boy moms always trying to get their hands on one, and even the collectors. Luckily for me, I got my hands on them back whenever they released in 2021, so that's pretty good. Morgan Martin's, same story about the boy moms. They're like, oh, ambulance, that's perfect. Ambulance. So yeah, S tier because you rarely find him because of that reason. Will Rush kind of uh tends to stay on the pegs. Green tier. Heyday Smokey. That one's pretty nice to see. Put him in A tier. JD McPillar always peg worms. But not for Aaron Clocker. He always tends to be on the pegs. Or I'll put him where you guys can see him. If I can't even do that. Yeah, I gotta move some people around. Or actually, you saw that. So, yeah, he's in A tier. Fabulous Hudson Hornet. Always gonna go by fast. For me personally, S tier. Uh, Chris Roman. Always see him. He pegged worms. Same with this guy. He pegged worms so bad. We'll put him in E. Jimmy Lugwrench. Definitely S tier. He was last released in 2023, I believe, in a 5-pack. And, like, I was able to get him, but, like, I wasn't about to drop $20 back in 2023 to get one new car. So now let's go to On the Road. Yeah, On the Road. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, I remember, like, On the Road used to be, like, half of the main line. Now look at this. Mattel even gave up one little On the Road vehicle, and that's Cryptid Buster McQueen. He peg worms anyway, so put him at D. So let's go on to Race and Rescue. Race and Rescues, as you can see, I put some. Yeah, they're gonna continue being an S tier. I mean, look at that. Look at the road they're going. What a road it is to be. There, that's it for Race and Rescue. Definitely not an F tier. It is S. Um, man, bro, but those cars suck. Race and Rescue, like they could have like instead of putting Race and Rescue, put more celebration cars. But anyway, let's go on to the celebration cars. I already put the Race and Rescues exactly where they belong. Now let's go to the celebration cars. We have the 20th anniversary celebration cars. This is the singles, I guess, because we are gonna do the two packs in a bit after this, I believe. But yeah, here we have 20th anniversary race to celebrate Lightning McQueen. Obviously, S tier, brand new character. Same with Mater. Ramon, we're gonna see him in a two pack again, but we'll put him in A tier for now. Uh, or actually, I'll put him in the start of A tier. Yeah, so we'll put him in A tier for now, cause I mean he's already in a two pack, and there's two per case, and now a single. I don't know. It just leads up to a peg warmer. Boost, like put him in B. The reason is like we're not gonna get a snot rod, or we are, but plastic. We're not gonna get a Wingo. We're not gonna get a DJ, or we did get a DJ in plastic, but like they're all gonna be in plastic, and then just one die cast, like it doesn't match well. Sally, put him in the green tier mainly because like from the front it just looks like a normal Sally. It's just like the little decals and celebration things on the side. I don't know. It just looks like a normal Sally to me. Next we have Fillmore. Fillmore's very nice, very cool. Obviously the promotion, 20th anniversary promotion, S tier. I believe it's gonna be a Target promo when you spend like a certain amount of money on Cars toys. But yeah, let's get on to the two packs. These are the final things for the poster. These are the two packs. So let's get started. First, we have Mater and um, I'm blinking. Tractor with the tire in the mouth. I'll put in B. See it peg warm a lot. Um, so yeah. Uh, Crew Chief Lightning McQueen. We'll put him in A. Uh, the 6-7 car and Spiky Phillips. I'll put him in D. They peg warm a lot also. Oh my God, Pat Traction and Pat. I forgot his name, and this two I can't talk. This two pack always peg worms so much. Like there's at least like 20 of them in my local Target. So yeah, definitely an F tier. Maddie McGear and Lightning McQueen, always popular one. I'll put him in A actually. Bella Cadaver and Deputy Hazard, Lightning McQueen. Put them in the green. They peg worm sometimes, sometimes they don't. Um, more race and rescue garbage. I'll put it right where it belongs. This two pack flies off the shelf. This two pack will fly off the shelf. The Ramon single, I don't know. I have my doubts for that one, but we'll just leave it where it is in A. Oh my God, the best. I'll put it in the front. The best thing that we're gonna get this year is that two pack. Let me click on that. Yeah, that two pack with Doc and Lightning McQueen. Definitely gonna like be out the shelves right when they stock. Buzz and Woody also an S tier. A lot of people are in the hunt for these. Um, yeah, very popular one. Oh my God, Bling Bling Lightning McQueen and Tex, get out of my face. They've been peg warming since they came out last year. Uh, the Dinoco Crew Chief and King's always nice to see. Put that in A tier. And last but not least, Red and Stanley. Obviously gonna sell because of Red, and Guido's a nice addition. We'll put him in A. So that's gonna wrap it up for Piston Cup Archives rating on the 2026 Disney Pixar Cars Mainline. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.